I actually decided to just stop seeing her because she's actually saying to me some things that I had already made a choice that I wasn't going to consume, and like Splenda, which is really, really bad for you, and just, I don't know, things here and there. Other than that, she's great. She taught me how to eat. She taught me how to, um, let go of things. And I'm really, really thankful for that. I'm extremely thankful for that. I thank God that, He placed her in my path and that I was able to learn all that I did from her. Now, I think it's time for me to go on to another doctor, maybe somebody who's more specialized in what it is I have. Because of what I have, I gained weight. I literally gained 50 pounds in 2 years, and I had no idea why. I just knew that, no matter what I did, I wasn't losing any, no matter how little I ate. So I actually accepted myself as big as I was. I was happy with how I was in that sense. And I was just really content. I decided that I wasn't going to let that put me down anymore because it was just who I was. And I know that I tried very hard to lose, weight, and I tried eating less, and it just wasn't working. So I had accepted that. I actually had my hair was falling in excess, and I didn't know that that was one of the things that was caused by PCOS. But I actually had that happen actually a couple years before I found out. So I just really thought I was just shedding a lot of hair because I just have a lot of hair. I don't know. Um, so that was another thing. Then I started the last year, in 2008, I started getting really bad cystic acne. Like literally blood would be gushing out of my face, and no matter what I did, no matter what I tried, it always seemed to get worse. So it was just, that was in and of itself really depressing. I think that PCOS attacks a lot of things that makes us feel girly, as a woman. It, you know, makes you lose your hair from your head. It actually can make you grow hair either on your back or on your face or on your chin, or even in your like chest or your belly. And it gives you really bad acne, and it makes you gain weight. And the worst thing, which I think is caused by, is you become infertile if get to that point. You also are at a higher risk of diabetes because of the insulin resistance. And I don't know, all those things are just really, really bad. And, all that because of just one over, just your ovaries not functioning right. And your hormones being out of whack, and then that just throws everything else out of whack. So it is really hard to deal with. So right now I'm dealing with a lot of things. I've lost almost 60 pounds. I'm 3 pounds away from 60 pounds. And, basically by switching what I ate, I did exercise, but really not a lot. I just did like walking and stuff. But basically, you are what you eat. And that's one of the biggest things that I've learned through this experience. I feel really, really good. I don't feel tired. I feel great being a vegan right now. I'm going to start seeing a new doctor once I get back to the States who's a little more specialized, and she's a natural doctor, and that's what I want. And I want to cure this naturally. And I know that they say that there is no cure, but, if there is, and I can do my best at getting my body to be the best, then I will. And I don't care what I have to sacrifice. So right now, what I'm sacrificing is milk, cheese, eggs, chicken, fish, and really it's really not that much to me to sacrifice for my health. I'm willing to do anything to get my health back and to get rid of all these nasty side effects. Now my acne has cleared up. I actually never really had facial hair increase, I guess. Luckily, my hair has not been falling as much, and I actually feel, really good. I haven't had PMS and all these other things, and I'm really looking forward to see what Dr. Brinker, which is Dr. Mary, she is actually in Pennsylvania, what she's going to teach me and what we're going to do. And I think for a long time, well, actually for a year, it's actually my first time speaking about everything that it's done to me. I've just felt like I just didn't want to share anything. But the more I read and the more I learn, and I see people that have had all these things and have had what I have, and they don't find out until, you know, 3 years later, 4 years later, and it literally, like, as bad as it was for me, and believe me, it was really bad, it gets even worse. So I just want to, like, just help somebody out. If you stumble upon this video and you have all these symptoms, you have irregular periods, and you have really bad acne for no reason, or start losing weight, or gaining weight, then I would suggest, you really, really push your doctor into finding out what it is. This isn't something to kid around with. I was very lucky at the weight that I was, that I did not get diabetes, and I thank God that I didn't, because that would just be horrible. I can't imagine going through that and all these other things. Unfortunately, because of PCOS, I am infertile, and I've dealt with it, and it's been really hard. It was really, really hard, believe me, to get to the point that I was okay with it. But I am now, and I feel that God just has really blessed me, I think, throughout this whole experience. I've learned a lot. I've become more spiritually strong. I have an amazing husband who supports me, and an amazing family that does also. And I've learned how to take care of myself, not even, just for this, but for my life, and for, like, I've made lifestyle changes, like things that I'm not just changing for this period of time. I plan on doing this for the rest of my life, because I've, like, literally learned a new value to myself. And it's just been so amazing. I thank God that He put me through this. I've been able to help so many people. I've been able to just change my whole life, and it's literally amazing to me. I thank God for what I have, and I thank Him every day. And of course, I ask Him to help me and to cure me and to just help me be strong. But, I have no grudge against God because of all that I went through. If anything, I'm really, really thankful, because of this whole experience, I know so much more of myself and so much more of how to take care of me and my family. And if one day God chooses to give me children, then I will. And I totally accept it. But if He doesn't, then I know it was His will, and that He just didn't, for a reason, just didn't allow us to have kids. And I totally, totally accept it. And I'm not going to fret about it or worry about it anymore. I am just going to move on, keep on going, try to get healthy, try to get better, and just, live through life and not make it my whole focus. I want to serve God, and I don't want this to get in my way. And I'm so lucky that I found out when I did, and I'm so lucky to be able to help others, and to be able to be there in a way for other people. And even if 1 or 10 million people see this, I don't care. As long as they help just one person, it'll be amazing to me. So I hope that I was able to be a blessing to you. And if you have any questions or anything, just message me or email me. And I know this video will go through many different forms and different websites, so I hope that I'm able to be an encouragement. And just because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm against them because they're not seeking a natural treatment. But I was just sharing my story and what I did and what I believe was best for me. And you don't have to give up all the things that I did, eating wise, but that's just really what has worked for me and what's made me feel at my ultimate best. And I've decided that becoming a vegan was the best choice for me. But if you're totally not into it and you totally don't agree with it, then it's totally fine. I was just trying to share my story and just share a different point of view. So I hope to see y'all later. Bye.